Why, yes, it is Nick at Night. And we're so glad to have you. Because right now, we're going to show you Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. That's right, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Nominated for 3 Cable Ace Awards. How about that? So please go up, everybody.
After tonight's Weeknight Update episode, it's time for the great big book of everything. What? I never watched Stanley, so what's the big deal?
Yes, and we're also going to have, now listen to this, we'll also have deodorant theater. And they say that you can't have class on cable, on Nick at Night. And yet we show you class every single night. So watch, please. Hey folks, you know what it's time for? That's why it's time for us to do what we do best. Show you Weeknight Update with me, Ellie Muller. Hey, you can always have jingle bells, but this show has the holly. Whatever. From the YouTube Dojo, no, Jamie Foxx could not be here. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, and now, the man who thinks that Jamie Foxx needs to chill out and let his work speak for itself for once. Mr. Ellie Cungy Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Cungy Muller's office. Mr. Announcer Guy. Not cool, man. Alright, you gotta make sure you get everything right without any mistakes next time. Don't do that. Anyway, the theme song is composed by Baby Creations. Diamond Cami is responsible for the bumpers, and Resource Checker Rocket Returns is responsible for the previews. Now, the Shoutout Spotlight winners are Specs by Kenneth Span Edit, Alex K with his shorts. That's right, there's actually a thing on YouTube called, a short. There are short videos on YouTube that are now called shorts. Don't ask. Anyway, you got the Anthony Pente Show with his reactions, Lesson Zero with his singing, Mag Explorers, and then the two-man with animated stuff, and Dre Higby with the crazy stuff, including commercial parodies and Plush, Sweet Plush, which is really a take on The Muppet Show meets Sesame Street meets several other things. It is just plain insane. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what's up? What's up with Jamie Foxx? A man who has grown up. Yes, he loves it when I say that and when other people say it because it keeps him from being mad. Now, he has the No Way Home movie coming out soon. He thinks that there will be so many Spider-Men. Why? I mean, one Spider-Man is way more than enough, right? I mean, seriously. There have been many people, in Hollywood who had played Spider-Man. Alright? But we should not have Spider-Man clones, okay? Because that will make everything a little too awkward. Now listen to this. He has a very big network. No, not really. No. I mean, $150 million? Wow, that is so small. I mean, it is so small. Wait a minute. That's more money than my salary. That's way more than my salary on YouTube and on Nick at Night. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we can actually edit parts of the show. Anyway, MP, Pink Cat, let's go. Top 8 this time. Let's go, huh? Here we go. Okay, what's the category? Today's category, top 8 things that Jamie Foxx can't stand. Number 8, donkeys. Number 7, fish. Number 6, holes. Number 5, eggs. Number 4, poles. Number 3, mud. Number 2, skunks. And number 1, sweat. Wait, sweat? don't ask. Okay, fine. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. We'll be right back. The kids still call it Weeknight Update. Now here it is, your Violet.
Can I have some?
I love classics, so does she.
We're both crazy about good TV. We have so much in common. We're crazy about Nick at Night.
This is a dilemma, only one in captivity. A lot of people today are on the horns of a dilemma. They need new carpeting because the holidays are coming up, but they can't afford it because the holidays are coming up. Well, here's good news. Empire will put in new brand name carpeting right now, but you won't make an installment payment until 1986, after the holidays. And our prices start at $695 installed.
588-2300 Empire.
No payments till 1986.
Mr. Everett Scott and the boys, how you doing, Ed? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Well, I'm doing all right. You know, we're talking about Jamie Foxx tonight. I know. Didn't he publish a new book? Yeah, he did. Of course, so many people have been talking about that lately. Yeah, so many people have been talking about all the projects they had made in the past that didn't really go through. I know. They've been talking about those too. Yeah. Well, let's see what kind of stories about Jamie Foxx that we haven't talked about yet. Well, I already touched upon them already, but let's have some talking time anyway. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, now, as you probably know, Jamie Foxx is doing a movie. Actually, he had done a movie in the past entitled No Way Home. Oh man, I keep making mistakes. Anyway, Jamie Foxx is doing a new movie entitled Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, and apparently his involvement in the movie has given away more questions than answers. You know what? Actually, his appearance has given away more questions than anybody else had. But listen to this, okay? You know what? He had posted, drawings of 3 different Spider-Men standing side by side. You know, and I'm like, really? That makes no sense at all. And, excuse me. And apparently, in two of the drawings or in two of the pictures, lightning came out. I mean, lightning struck. And I'm like, really? You know, when lightning is striking and everything else, you're starting to wonder, is something completely wrong with Hollywood? I mean, come on. You know what? Sometimes, enough is enough. The whole team of the whole Spider-Man crew doesn't want to work on another Spider-Man film, let's just let that franchise be, okay? that franchise is going to be immortal. Right? It's going to live on forever. But, people can't, keep making it if the crew isn't in it, Movie can't, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness gracious. And Jamie Foxx has a net worth of $150 million. And you already know him as an actor, singer, writer, producer, comedian, blah, blah, blah. An actor, has always been mentioned. But it's hard to imagine, listen to this, it's hard to imagine that he performed stand-up comedy for the first time in 1989, and then he got in living color, 2 years later. And then after that, he got his own show, the Jamie Foxx Show, which ran for 5 years and 100 episodes. You don't see shows have that kind of a run too often, especially not on big time television. And of course, you know him in various movies such as Ali, toys, etc., etc., etc. That's just a clear indication. Oh my goodness, how do I say this? Now, that is just some indication on how great Jamie Foxx is, And he's also a singer and everything else, but we're not going to get too far into that because, let's be honest, a lot of people know that already. If you know that already, then that pretty much makes us think, if you already know some things, then why do we need to repeat the things that you already know? Okay. That's it. I can't keep on stalling, okay? Because the more that I stall, the worse things are going to be, okay? And I promise that will never happen again. I will get everything right, okay? Everything down packed, okay? Well, that is it for tonight's program. Thank goodness. I'll see you tomorrow. That's news. And I'm out, Ski. Spell by Pro.
I love classics, so does she.
We're both crazy about good TV. We have so much in common. We're crazy about Nick at Night.